Alright guys, welcome to World Wrestling News. This is the number one source for WWE, TNA, and independent wrestling. I am your host, King Brickwall. And now this is gonna be the WWE RAW review for Monday. I thought it was a very good show. You had Daniel Bryan announce his retirement. You know, we saw this coming. He talked about he basically talked about he was grateful for everything WWE gave him, everything the fans gave him. He talked about he's had so many concussions since he started pro wrestling. His first 3 months into pro wrestling, he had a couple concussions, and he said he's been getting concussions since then, like every other month, or something like that in his career. I mean, we kind of we all seen this coming, you know, as far as him retiring from pro wrestling. And I don't see him going anywhere else. I don't see him going to Ring of Honor. I don't see him going to Japan. I don't see him going to Lucha Underground, any small promotions. No offense, but I don't think they could afford him. And plus the concussions, I don't think they want to pay for those hospital bills. And what if he gets another concussion? That's gonna. It's because Benoit, you know, he supposedly. Because Benoit went crazy and stuff, killed his wife and all that. But I don't think that happened. But that's another discussion. But WWE is really high in their concussions. But what about Dolph Ziggler? He's had so many. He's still wrestling. But I think Daniel Bryan's is worse. He's had so many in his career. He had a good career. He was U.S. champion. He was Intercontinental champion, tag team champions, world champion. WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Money in the Bank winner. He's a triple crown champion in the WWE. In my opinion, probably one of the best wrestlers to ever step foot in the WWE ring. Him and CM Punk. Those two are the reason why you have these smaller guys, you know, getting pushed to the top like Seth Rollins and others. That's why you see like Kalisto as U.S. champion, stuff like that. That's why you just see all these young talent getting pushed very, very good. But other than that, I thought Raw was really good. Raw was pretty much mainly about Daniel Bryan. They show video packages of like his great moments of him winning the world title, him winning the U.S. title, all kinds of stuff like that. But yeah, Raw opened up with Stephen Man pretty much coming out and saying the winner of Fastlane pretty much will face her husband, not Daniel Bryan. And the crowd started going crazy. And then Dean came out. He pretty much said, "Let's get this shit started right now." Pretty much. And then Roman comes out, and then she's like, let's get Brock Lesnar out here now. Pretty much they all signed the contract. Brock Lesnar throws a table at fucking at Roman Reigns' head. That was pretty funny. And then Dean got F5, and that was it. They cleared house pretty much. It was great. It was just great. That was great. But we all know fucking Roman Reigns is gonna win that Fastlane and then go to WrestleMania 32 and beat Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship. You know, this is just a build up Roman again. I don't understand why you building up Roman again. You could build up Dean. But I understand Dean's already the IC champion. He's probably gonna have a match at WrestleMania against probably either Jericho or probably have a 6-man ladder match again. And Brock isn't gonna win either. He's gonna get distracted by Bray Wyatt, and he's gonna feud Bray Wyatt probably at WrestleMania. But yeah, who knows? But there's rumors about Goldberg returning and stuff, so who knows? The first match was Owens versus Ziggler. I thought this was a really good match. A lot of a lot of back and forth action. A lot of super kicks in the fucking match too. But it's crazy the ending. Ziggler rolls up Owens with the 1, 2, 3. But the way he rolled him up, he was near the ropes. So I figured a referee. So I think something's gonna happen with these two. I think this is gonna be a feud for like Fastlane, Ziggler versus Owens. Because the way they're doing this, it feels like they're trying to build this into a feud for Owens right now until whoever he's fighting at WrestleMania. I predict he's gonna fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania because Taker does not want to fight Braun Strowman because the guy is still not that great in the ring. He's still slow. I understand he's not a small guy, but look at Undertaker. He moves faster than Strowman does in the ring. Big Show does too. Even Mark Henry hell does. This guy Braun Strowman is still green as hell in the ring. They need him to. They need to have him work with bigger guys more. Build him up a little bit. But I know Braun Strowman's gonna work with probably Big Show at Fastlane. Have a match. It could be a tag team match. Him and Mark Henry. Who knows? Against the Wyatts. But after the match, Ziggler makes the exit. Owens throws a fit. He pretty much just rips everything apart. This kind of feels like Jericho back in the day. Like Jericho I remember when Jericho used to lose a lot of matches and stuff. He started having he started having fits and stuff and just ripping everything apart and stuff. That's what it reminds me of. Owens is great talent. He had a great rookie year. He's gonna have another good year. WWE's gonna surprise us with him. And then they had backstage segment with the Usos and Dudley saying, Dudley pretty much say, let's make it an 8-man tag team tables match. And then New Day go, all right, we'll do it if we can get it done. We could get it approved. Well, pretty much they got approved. It was an 8-man tag team match. It was basically the Usos, the Dudleys versus New Day and Mark Henry. But you'll find out how that ended up out later on. And then it was Bray Wyatt versus Ryback, which was a pretty shitty match in my opinion. It was kind of boring. It wasn't even nothing. And then the next match is Charlotte versus Alicia Fox. This match was okay. It was nothing really exciting. Alicia Fox is just a straight up jobber now. She was a Foremost Divas champion, but I don't know what happened to that. She's been jobbing, She's I don't know. They had a good storyline going for her at one time where she's crazy when she was feuding with Paige for a while, but then that died down a little bit. Your winner was Charlotte with the figure 8. Surprising, Ric Flair didn't get involved or nothing. She just straight up whooped her ass. So Miz TV was next, pretty much. His special guest was Chris Jericho. Jericho pretty much just turned into the highlight reel and stuff. He pretty much, what do you say? Miz said he could have done big things for style, just like he did for Daniel Bryan. Explosion interrupts. Comes out Jericho to a pop. Pretty much Jericho, and then AJ comes out, beats the shit out of Miz, and then you have a stare down between Jericho and AJ, and then Miz tries to get back in the ring. They throw him out again. He keeps getting in the ring, and so pretty much they're promoting AJ Styles versus Jericho on SmackDown. That should be a good match, a really good match. But I feel like something's gonna happen on SmackDown where the match is not gonna happen. I think they're saving this match for Fastlane. Have AJ win at the pay-per-view, and then he moves on to the next feud, which could be maybe Kevin Owens. I don't know. Could be shit. He could feud with Neville. I don't know. Whoever. Pretty much. Bray Wyatt versus Ryback was the next match. Like I said, this match was really nothing. It's kind of boring. Ryback is looking like Goldberg. I want to be Goldberg. He has Goldberg's fucking what you call it on his trunks, but he changed them. He put his logo on it, and he said whatever it says that I don't care. You want to be Bray Wyatt, his sister Abigail. After the match, the Wyatt family surround the ring with Ryback in it, and they pretty much just say follow the buzzards. Pretty much looks like they're building the Wyatt family up to a big faction this year. They actually looks like they're working on them. Looks like they're gonna push them really hard. If they want to really push them hard, have them win all the titles and just dominate everything. Have them dominate the Authority even. That would be great too. Because this Authority storyline is kind of dying down. The New Day's backstage. Renee approaches them. Comment on their match being changed to 8-man. Sounds like they're not going to choose it. Pretty much she just tells them they have a 8-man tag. And if they have a partner, they find a partner. It's Mark Henry, like I said. I know that we have backstage segment with Reigns and Ambrose. Ambrose pretty much he wants to he's gonna go call out Brock Lesnar. He's gonna go out to the ring and call Brock Lesnar later on. The next match was Titus O'Neil versus Adam Rose. Didn't really care for this match. This match was kind of crap. But Adam Rose won by the roll-up from distraction from the Social Outcast. I think they're they're okay group. They're a good jobber group, you know. It's something different. Something to get people instead of the same old, you know, Wyatt family and New Day, you know. That's all you really have because there's no more Shield. Shield's been broken up for a couple years now. And then they show Black History Month's video. I forgot what that was. Then they show another video of Daniel Bryan's flashback video. Like I said, this whole Raw was pretty much about Daniel Bryan most of the time, but they had matches here and there. And then Daniel Bryan, not Daniel Bryan, fucking Dean Ambrose comes to the fucking ring, calls out Brock Lesnar, does he have the balls to come out here, and Brock comes out here and just fucks him up, F5s him again. He just fucks him up again. And then Brock just stares at Triple H because Triple H came out too. Triple H came out after and stuff. Yeah, he hits fucking Ambrose with the F5. He hits Ambrose twice with two F5s. Ambrose is crazy. He's not human. Jeez. I have a feeling Ambrose is gonna turn heel soon. I feel like it. I feel like if they have Reigns win that match, and then he's just gonna say, "You again? You're getting another shot, another one." Well, I've been working my ass off to get to the top. It's true. They just keep giving him no title shots. The next match was the Lucha Dragons versus Russo from Alberto Del Rio. I kind of didn't pay attention to this match really. So I guess Sin Cara's back. I didn't really pay attention to the match. This match had no interest in me really. I don't know. something about Rusev is just, I don't know. I think his character, he's okay. It's just, I don't know. In this match, he wasn't really that great. Your winners were Rusev and Alberto Del Rio. So, oh yeah, Sasha Banks came out to commentary for the match between Becky Lynch and Tamina Snuka. Well, I thought this was okay match. I thought it was decent, not that good. Tamina Snuka won because Naomi took out Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch was checking to see if what you call it, Sasha was okay, and then she hits her with the super kick and she wins, and then Tamina Snuka wins. I feel like, so they actually announced that it's gonna be Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks versus Team Bad of Naomi and Tamina Snuka at Fastlane. I hope this is not a pre-show match. I think this match deserves to be on the card. And the next match was it was what's called Dudley's and Usos versus New Day and Mark Henry. I thought this match was alright match. You had Mark Henry come out with the unicorn thing on his head and he started dancing. And then he pretty much trolled them. He just walked out. He got tired because they wouldn't tag him in or nothing, so he got tired. So your winners were Usos and New Day. And Douglas put Biggie through the table with 3D. After the match, it looks like, after the match, Jimmy Uso was selling his leg injury, and then pretty much you had Diva and Bubba Ray turn heel and put Jay through the table, which they had a heel turn. So it looks like they're turning them heel. Looks like Bully Ray's come back. Bully Ray character comes on SmackDown. Bubba Ray comes out with his Bully Ray attire, like he has pants and he has a shirt on, and that's it. He's not dressed up. I guess the Bully Ray character's coming back. I think that'd be good, because rumors are they're gonna split Diva and him, and they're gonna have Bully Ray have a heel run, have a solo run. I'm all down for it. I think it'll be pretty good. And they show another video of Daniel Bryan, and finally it's the so the Usos and Dudleys versus New Day Mark Henry was the main event. Now, main event matches now. This was the main event segment. It was Daniel Bryan announcing his retirement from the WWE and pro wrestling. Well, pro wrestling generally. Pretty much Bryan comes out, gets a huge pop. The crowd's going nuts. They're going yes, yes, yes for at least like 10 minutes. Pretty much Daniel Bryan, he thanks the fans, he thanks his family, he thanks the WWE, he's grateful for everything he did. What else? He was just happy that he got to perform in front of all of us wrestling fans. He was really happy that he got to do what he loved to do, was pro wrestling. He's been wrestling for 16 years. Damn, that's a long time. He wrestled for Ring of Honor. He wrestled for a lot of independent companies. He wrestled for Japan too, which is not an indie company. It's a bigger company than WWE is, but it's just the United States doesn't get to watch it. They don't have weekly shows like WWE does. But I thought his speech was really good. It was really inspiring. He pretty much, he inspires people to do what your dreams are. Just go for them. Don't wait. Cause look at this guy. This guy was never meant to be a big WWE wrestler. He was never meant to be the guy. Daniel Bryan was the guy for a while. For since 2013, and then he got injured, and then but like you said, that that same arena they had Raw on Monday was the last time he got his father got to see him wrestle, which that was kind of heartbreaking too. And then he said he was happy to you know to hang with Connor the Crusher. The kid Daniel Bryan had his WrestleMania moment when he won the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 30, and he brought in Connor into the ring and he celebrated with the kid. And the sad part, the kid died like a couple months later. And then they had the Ultimate Warrior Award, and it was awarded to him, to the kid and his father, Connor the Crusher. It's sad. Kids like that shouldn't die that early, but cancer's a bitch. Cancer is just, doctors need just to find a cure for cancer, just because kids like this need to live their life. They need to, just live your life until you're old, get old and stuff. But I thought his promo was really good. His speech was really good. Yeah, he pretty much hugs his mother's sister, and his wife comes out after. Well, they show more after Raw went off the air on the network. If you had the WWE network, you would have seen that. And man, I thought this was a good show. Shit, Daniel Bryan got to win the title at WrestleMania 30 with over 70,000 people there. This year they're gonna break the record. Because last year was like, what, 75,000? They want to get at least 80, 90,000. I mean, they could if they booked that show right and get good good matches. You put good matches on the card, you'll sell out. But WrestleMania is always a big event. It always sells out no matter what. But anyways, like I said, I thought this was a really great fucking Raw. Personally, me, I've been a Daniel Bryan fan since Ring of Honor days. Since that company started, I watched some of his older stuff too. Him and Kenta was a good match. Bryan versus Kenta. If you guys never seen that, just go on YouTube and search it up and watch it. It's a really good video. I suggest watch it. But anyways, I thought this Raw was really good. The Raw's ratings even went up because of Daniel Bryan. Bryan brings in ratings, and I don't know why they didn't do this before, but have Bryan on Raw, because last time he was on Raw, he was the general manager, and that gave good ratings. But I thought this Raw was great. It had some good matches I enjoyed, like Kevin Owens versus Ziggler, Usos and Dudley versus New Day Mark Henry. That was a good match, and the heel turn too. I can't wait to see what happened with Bully Ray, where they go forward. Hopefully they do something good. Overall, I thought this Raw was good. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, that was Raw. Yeah, and yeah, that's really it. That's my Raw review. That's my thoughts and opinions about about Raw and stuff. You guys can follow me on Twitter at KingBrickWall, and you can like our Facebook page on Facebook at Wrestling World News. Yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video all over social media. And this has been your boy KingBrickWall. I will catch you guys later on the next video. Peace out. Peace out, motherfucker.